All right, you are on your way to creating a digital escape room, and this is step 2, building the locks. So in this video, I want to walk you through creating 2 different locks. The challenge locks, where the students will collect clues, and then the final lock, where they will escape the room. So I am going to use Google Forms to do this. So I'm just going to create a new Google form. Now, this is the challenge lock. So the idea behind this is that the student will answer some questions, maybe complete a task, and they will have to do it correctly in order to receive some clues. As they go through your escape room, those clues will lead them to unlocking the lock. So let me show you what I mean. This is going to be a challenge. I'm going to call it let's say awesome pets. Awesome pets. And I need to create my first question. Now, you can have as many or as few questions as you want. Totally up to you. For this example, I'm going to show you how to create one with 2 questions. So first question, which is the best pet? It does need to be multiple choice, and you do have to turn on the required. So multiple choice and required is mandatory here. So cats. Dog. Now, this does need to be a question with 1 correct answer. So be aware of that as well. Okay, now I've got my first question. I need to add 2 sections below this question now. The first section is going to say, woohoo, you got it. Or you're right, or you get to pass, or whatever it is you want to put there. I usually like to add like a cute little emoji or my Bitmoji, just to make things fun. So this is a happy emoji. All right, let's give them this little thumbs up. Then that's the first section I need to add. Now I need to add a second section below that. I promise I'm going to show you why. Okay, so this is going to say, uh-oh, try again. Or, whatever it is you want it to say, but this is the one where they're going to have to, they didn't get it right. They did not get the question right. So put a sad face there. Now I've got my 2 sections. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to click this little 3 dots. I'm going to choose go to section based on answer. This is going to bring up some options right beside the answer. Now, the wrong answer is cats. So if they choose cats, I want them to go to the section that says, uh-oh, try again. Sorry, cat lovers. I have cats and dogs. Gotta say, my dog being loud behind me, though, is making me want to change my answer. But anyway, okay, so uh-oh, try again for the wrong answer, and then dogs is the right answer. So they're going to go to woohoo, I got it. So what this is going to do is just direct them. If they choose the right answer, they go to the next section that says, woohoo, you got it. If they choose the wrong answer, they're going to go to an uh-oh, try again. And we're going to redirect them back to the question. So they have to try again. All right, so we're going to come back to these because I still need to do some redirecting. But I need to add another section for my next question. Now, when you start to add all of these sections, sometimes this kind of thing happens. Actually, I don't even know. Oh, here's my section moved on me. So, and that happens. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. This is going to be my question 2. I always try to keep them labeled because, and you'll see as we start to kind of add sections on, it can get kind of complicated. So if I accidentally put it in the wrong spot, I can go to the 3 dots here, move section, and then just make sure this one is down after the first question, woohoo and uh-oh, and now we're at question 2. So I'm at question 2. I'm going to hit my plus button to add my question. Why are dogs the best pets? Let's put 2 options. And remember, multiple choice and required. 2 things we have to put there. Lots of licks. They are needy and loud. All right, so same thing again. Now I'm going to add a woohoo, you got it, and an uh-oh, try again section. So and next section is an uh-oh, and try again. All right. Oops. So once I have these, I'm going to go back here, click on the three dots, go to section based on answer. If they get the answer right, lots of licks is the right answer. They are needy is the wrong answer. Now make sure that you're going to the right section. So after each question, you'll need a section that says you got it right and a section that says you got it wrong. Now I'm going to go back up to my question 1. So remember with question 1, we have it directing to where they need to go. So if they said cats, it's a uh-oh, try again. If they said dogs, it's a woohoo, you got it. Now when they go to the woohoo, you got it section, I need them to move straight to section 2. Or not section 2, to the question 2, sorry. So I'm going to go down here. This is going to direct them where they need to go. So if they get this right, if they're in this section, they go to question 2. Now, if they get directed to uh-oh, try again, they don't get to go to question 2. They need to go right back to question 1, so that they can try that again and get it right, hopefully. Same thing with question 2. I'm going to woohoo, you got it means that in this case, because I'm going to just show you one with 2 questions, means that they get to submit the form. Uh-oh, try again. And I am going to have to add a section there so that I can direct it. Uh-oh, try again means that they're going to go back to question 2. So there's a lot of redirecting here, but let me show you what this looks like. Now, once the students are able to submit the form, I need to give them their clues. And the way I do that is I go up here to the gear, to settings, presentation, and the confirmation message. The confirmation message is what they're going to see when they submit the form. So I might put your clues, and sometimes I have them collecting numbers, sometimes it's letters. In this case, I'm going to have them collect letters that they'll have to put together to unlock the final lock. So their clues are H and P, and what I tell the kids is write the clues down somewhere as you go through the escape room. So let's see how this works. All right, what is the best pet? Cats. Which is wrong, and so I get this sad little face here. If I hit next, I'm redirected to the first question. I have to get that question right before I can move on. Oh, and I got it, which means I get to move to the second question. Why are they the best pets? Let's say they're needy. Nope, not needy, so go back and try again. Now you can see that it might be a good idea to have a few different options here, because if you just have 2 options, it's, they're like, oh, well, it wasn't that one, it's got to be this one. So lots of licks, which is right, which now means I get to submit my form. And once I hit that submit button, I am given my clues. So those are the challenge locks. And of course, if you've ever been to an escape room, you know that to escape the room, you have to unlock the door. So I'm going to show you how to create that final lock. So again, I am going to use Google Forms. Final lock. Okay, and for some of my final locks, it'll be a series of numbers. Maybe they'll have to fill in the blank. And so for this one, I'm going to show you how to create like a fill in the blank. So they've collected clues all throughout the escape room, which is random letters. And now they need to fill in the blank. You can make this as hard or as easy as you want. I've done it so that they collect numbers, and those numbers then correspond with a letter in the alphabet to make it a little bit more challenging. They always get it eventually, but that one is a hard one to do. Okay, so fill in the blank required. And for this one, it's going to be short answer. Now, I need to make sure that they put in the exact thing I want them to put in. So to do that, I'm going to go to these 3 dots. Then I'm going to choose response validation. Now I have a few options here. For the purpose of this one, I'm going to choose regular expression, which just means that I need them to put a series of numbers, punctuation, or letters in a certain order. But if you have like a number that you want them to get, if you have text that you want them to match, if it has to be a certain length, you can do a lot within this. It just depends on what your final lock is. So I need it to match, and I need it to match this. Happy. Dogs are happy. And what I usually put here, this custom error text, I put, all lowercase, no spaces or punctuation, because if they put it in wrong, this message, whatever you put here, is going to pop up. So I just usually use that as a way to remind them how to input their code. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Dogs are sad. Nope, not that. Dogs are, let's say I put in happy, but I put spaces. What happens then? Nope, not that. And then if I put the right code there, the right lock combination, whatever it is, then I get it. And usually I'll put a message here that says, woohoo, you've escaped the room. So that's your final lock. So you're going to use 2 different types of locks. You're going to create the challenge locks that gives them clues, and your final lock that allows them to escape. So you've completed step 2. Thank you for watching.